You are looking live inside the Pillager High School Gymnasium, where tonight the Pillager Huskies play host to the Henning Hornets in a little Minnesota Park Region Conference boys basketball. And this should be a dandy ball game, folks. Henning Hornets always under Randy Misagatis. Always a great opponent. Got one of the best programs in the state Class A basketball. In fact, it was just a couple of years ago that the Henning Hornets won the state Class A title. Last year, I think many would argue that they had a better than decent shot of repeating if it hadn't been for COVID. And COVID shut down the season, so the Hornets did not get a shot at a repeat. However, as is often the case in small-town Minnesota and everywhere else, the numbers, sometimes it's tough to keep the ball rolling, and they had some serious graduation problems. Not problems. But they lost the core of that team is moved on at the end of last season. But with a team like Henning and a program like the one that they have, they're one of these teams that will reload, and they are always going to be tough, even if they don't have the great natural talent on the floor. So. And that's proven out so far this season. The Hornets off to a 3-1 start. Started off the season with a loss against New York Mills, 77-52, but they've rattled off 3 wins in a row since then. They beat Rossay in overtime, 72-68. And then they've got 2 common opponents with the Huskies. They beat Bertha Hewitt 71-45. And then they clobbered Monaga 81-39. So despite the setback in game 1 of this season, the the Hornets are now on a roll. They've won 3 in a row, and they're 3-1. Huskies, on the other hand, also have won 3 straight and are 4-1 on the season. It's been a great start to this COVID-shortened season for Jim Benson's Pillager Husky team. They started the season with a win at Staples, 65-53. Then they lost a heartbreaker right here at home to Wadena. But since then have bounced back nicely. The Huskies beat Monaga 66-43. Then they got a big win over in Aiken, 76-59. And then just the other night, Tuesday night in Bertha, they beat the Bertha Hewitt Bears big 69-41. So the Huskies come into this one against the Hornets on a 3-game win streak. So we got 2 teams on win streaks. Something's got to give in this one. It's turned into just a tremendous rivalry over the years between the Huskies and the Hornets on the basketball court. The last few years have been dominated by the Henning Hornets, and with good reason. They have been one of the best teams around. But Pillager's always been able to give them a decent game, and hopefully tonight this will be a good one. senior Griffin Decker, and A.J. Gratke. Very senior-dominated team for the Huskies, with Cole Hiltner, A.J. Gratke, and Griffin Decker, 3 senior starters. Eli Shingeldecker as well. So 4 seniors in the starting roster. Now, on the other hand, the Hornets are rebuilding and reloading. They've got a couple of seniors, but then a couple of sophomores as well. That'll get a lot of time for Randy Misegatis tonight. Hornets have not been, even during their state championship run of the last couple of years, have not been a slow it down, pack it in team. On the contrary, few teams run the floor better than the teams that Coach Misegatis have been putting on the floor the last few years. See the floor and run the floor. Transition. According to the roster, the tallest guy they got on the team this year, Ethan Houselog's only 6'3". So I expect this year's version of the Hornets will be a run and gun team as well. About 20 seconds to go here. We're getting ready for the national anthem, and we got a treat tonight. We've got the Pillager trombone trio over there who's going to give us our national anthem. I see Austin Houle, our ace cameraman. Evan Imgren and Tim Moyer are going to play it for us. Nick Granbury running the camera now. This is our third. Oh, and Mr. Freelove as well. So let's listen.
Performed tonight by the Pillager Trombone Quartet.
Wow, how good was that? I tell you, Nick, we got the best crew around, right? Austin, he's up here running the camera flawlessly, and then he goes down, grabs a trombone, and belts out the anthem. Nick, he's going to run the camera for starting lineups, and then he's going to grab the Canon 70D and go get a bunch of still photos. Tell you what, makes my job easy when you got skill like this around. Here come the starting lineups now. Tanner Arndt, and you're going to see a lot of Tanner. Tanner's kind of the guy, one of the holdovers from last year's team, a junior. Tyson Misegatis, son of the coach. Sophomore guard, Joe Angle, also number 15. Mason Hammer, another guard, sophomore. And Ethan Houselog's the center, 6'3", senior. For the Huskies, seniors, here they come. Eli Shingeldecker, I call him Shingle Wrecker, the guard. Titan Skizik getting the start tonight, and good for Titan, the junior, 6'5", number 22. Griffin Decker, one of the emotional leaders of this team, a senior guard. Cole Hiltner, another guy they look to for leadership. Cole, the center, and the center will be A.J. Gratke, number 33, another senior. Jim Benson, the head coach, his second stint as head coach of the Huskies. Chris Barrett, Kent Janicki, and Aaron Klein. A.A. Ron on the bench. Coaching, Randy Misegatis, the head coach for the Hornets. Mark Oscarson's been with them a long time. Assistant coach, and again, nothing but respect and love for the program those guys have built over the years over there in Henning. So here we go. A couple of 3-1 teams, a 4-1 team. Teams on both teams 3-game win streaks. And the tip comes down to the Huskies. Griffin Decker with it. Henning and a man to start the game. Decker goes down low. Hiltner loses it. Couldn't quite get the handle on it. Stolen away. And here comes Arndt. Tyson Misigades with the ball. There's Arndt in the corner. Angle. Hammer now. Nowhere to go. Ball gets loose. Eli Shingledecker comes away with it. Up ahead, the Gratke goes reverse. Not good enough. It's out to Hiltner. Hiltner will take the three. Got it. Cole Hiltner for three. And the Huskies jump out to a quick 3-0 lead. Hammer now. Won't go. Griffin Decker with the rebound, and here come the Huskies. Griff wants to push. Shingledecker. A.J. Gratke top of the key, working on Mason Hammer and gets a foul. Mason Hammer with his first personal. Austin Houle returns to the camera. Nice work, Austin, on the trombone. Very well done. Nick Granberry, thank you for the fill-in on camera there. Griffin Decker wouldn't get it. Here come the Hornets, and boy, do they run. Mason Hammer underneath off the glass and got it. 3-2 now. Huskies with the lead by a point, 16.5. We are early in the goings here. Pillager High School. Pillager versus Henning. A.J. Gratke running the show. Looks for Shingledecker. Here's Griffin. Gratke drives, goes off the glass high and good. Nice move that time. Griffin Decker got the cutting A.J. Gratke. A.J. laid it off the glass for a pair. 5-2, Huskies on top. Hammer. This is Arndt. Arndt looking for the backdoor cut. You got to watch that one, A.J. Make sure you cover him. Hammer again. Now Arndt. Way outside. The three-pointer is good. Tyson Misigades. Tyson just a sophomore. 5-5 tie. 15.5 minutes to go. Huskies with it. AJ going to drive. Kick it back out. Eli Shingledecker. He looks for the lane. Floater. And got it. Rim backboard and good. Eli Shingledecker's first basket of the ball game. He's got two. 15-15 now. Going this one. For the first half. Griffin Decker causing problems. There's a drive and score. Joe Angle got loose on the baseline and laid it in for two. Now, Griffin Decker, the senior. Titan Skizik, and the foul is called. Good cut, Titan. Houselog could not get position that time, and he got a little too much body. 7-7 tie. Eli Shingledecker now setting up shop. Inside to Cole Hiltner. Hole's looking to wheel and deal. Nowhere to go with it. Throws it up. And the rebound. That was not the shot we needed to see there. Here come the Hornets. Again. Misigades can't get it. That one won't go. I'm telling you, they shoot a lot of baskets in the Misigades household. His little brother was red hot from three in the JV game. Cole with an answer. Got it. Made that one twice. Halfway down, back out, off the backboard and down in. That's 2 threes for Cole Hiltner. He's got 6, 10-7. Huskies by 3. Hammer looking for room. Nowhere to go. Misigades. Misigades again. Now he's going to try to reset things. Hammer, high post, cutting Arndt. Hammer, turnaround, short, no good. Griffin Decker with a rebound. Here comes Griff. Eli Shingledecker going to go 1-on-4 into the trees, and he got the foul. That's going to go on Houselog, I believe. So that's 2 on the big guy, Ethan Houselog, and he's going to sit. And another Misagatis coming in. Kale Misagatis, a 7th grader, is coming into the game. Varsity action. Jacob Dixon in for the Huskies, as is Zion Laux. Eli Shingledecker made the first. He's got another one coming up. Eli got them both. 12-7 now, our score. Huskies on top. 13.5 minutes to go here, first half. Huskies in a man-to-man defense, and if they show up in anything else, I'll be very surprised. Jim Benson loves the man, and with good reason. Good aggressive man defense. Misagatis, this is Kale. And this is his brother. Off the glass, no good. Tyson couldn't get it. And Eli Shingledecker now. Laux trying to get it inside that one. He needed to get a little more air under that. Nice defense that time. Joe Engel stepped in front of it and took it. Here comes Kale Misagatis, and the 3 is good from Tyson Misagatis. So, seen that in the driveway a time or two. 12-10, Huskies lead it. There's just 12.5 to go, first half. Griffin Decker now. Eli Shingledecker, Jacob Dixon now, and here's Griffin looking for baseline drive, and he walked. Yep. Trying to take the jump step, but wasn't quite in position and took too many. A.J. Gradke, Parker Schaefer, Cole Hiltner into the game for the Huskies. 12-10 our score. Huskies by 2. 12 minutes to play. Just over 12 minutes to play. Man-to-man pressure full court for the Huskies. Kale Misagatis brings it up court. This is Arndt. Arndt wheeling, dealing, pulls up. Can't get the roll to go. Gradke the rebound, and here come the Huskies. And Jim Benson wants a timeout. Not happy with what he's seeing on the offensive end. 11:54 to play in the first half. Huskies lead at 12-10, and we'll be back in just a second. Coach Benson wanted to have a few words with his team. I think not seeing the movement that he wanted to see on the offensive end, so get things resettled, and here we go. Griff looking inside. AJ off the glass. That one won't go. Cole Hiltner there, the rebound and the foul. Nice. Cole Hiltner using that big frame. Good rebound, and putback wasn't there, but he gets the foul. Foul's on Lane Dilly. It's his first. Hiltner will get the pair here. He's already got a couple of threes. Cole's first one short. Second one is good. 7 points already for Cole Hiltner. 13-10 Huskies by 3. 11:44 to go. Here we go. Tanner Arndt bringing it up the floor, working against Griffin Decker. Ball gets loose. Mason Hammer tracks it down. Kale Misagatis. Hammer now. And Misagatis. Arndt. Tyson Misagatis. Jumper. No good. Short. Rebound. Eli Shingledecker comes away with it. Ball loose now. Picked up by Mason Hammer. He goes to the rack. Can't get it. Battle for the rebound out of bounds, and the Huskies will take it. Thanks for joining us tonight on our Husky Sports Network live stream and the Pillager Public Schools YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave tonight if you haven't already, and you'll get all of our live events, and we plan to do much more. And there's a pick by Arndt, and the foul on the other end from Parker Schaefer, so one mistake turns into two. Parker's got to not broadcast that pass quite so much. Arndt now will go to the line, shoot a pair. First one rattles in and rattles out. Jacob Dixon back into the game for the Huskies. Parker Schaefer is going to take a break. Arndt with number 2. That one's good. 13-11 now, just under 11 minutes to play. Here come the Huskies trying to break off the make. Cole Hiltner goes baseline, kicks it wide, and an offensive foul. Good position that time, Tanner Arndt. And that's the right call. Tanner Arndt got position, and then Cole got in the air. And once you get yourself airborne like that, they're going to call that on the offense every time. So that's only foul number 1 on Cole. Here come the Hornets. Tanner Arndt loses control in the backcourt. Now the ball is turned over ahead to Griffin Decker. Griffin goes right to the hole. No good. Rebound. Jacob Dixon. He can't get it. There's AJ. Got it. AJ Gratke cleaning up on the offensive boards. 15-11. Huskies by 4. 10:22 to go first half. Griffin don't reach. Use your feet. Three-pointer on the way. Tyson Misagatis. That's a couple of threes already for Tyson. He's got 9. Kid's a shooter, let me tell you. Inside now, Gratke, wheeling, dealing, goes cross court. Beautiful pass. Cole Hiltner's got it, and the foul. That was AJ Gratke, my friends. That was good vision to see his teammate under the basket all alone. Got him the ball. Cole put it up and in and got the foul. Foul's on Tyson Misagatis, his first. Titan Skizik back in for the Huskies, and Cole will try to finish up the three-point play. That one won't go. Long rebound comes to Misagatis. Tyson, Mason Lane, but Cole Hiltner is there. No call. Ball out of bounds. And that's going to be red ball. Thought he said red ball. Yep. He pointed one way, but he said the other thing. So Huskies will take it. 17-14 Huskies. Good game so far. Two good teams. Good defensive teams. Griffin Decker going baseline looking for Skizik. Nice position. Titan Skizik using that big body. Back in house log in, and he easy bucket. Titan Skizik, 6'5", junior. And he used that big frame that time. Tanner Arndt wants somebody to come up, set a pick for him. Cole Hiltner working on him, pulls up the 3. No good. Hard off the iron. Ball's tipped. Griffin Decker comes away with it. Here comes Griff. Griff to Cole. Beautiful look and score. Easy bucket. Nice break that time. The seniors. Griffin Decker to Cole Hiltner. And a timeout call by the Henning Hornets. The Huskies have opened up a 7-point lead here. 8:49 to go first half. Pillager 21, Henning 14. We'll be back in just a minute. Good start to this one for the Pillager Huskies. They lead at 21-14. About 8:49 to go first half. A couple of steals and some good fast break points here in the last minute or so, and the Huskies have stretched the lead to 7, but no lead is safe against a Randy Misagatis team, I can tell you that. They can come back quick, they can move the ball fast, and score bunches in a hurry. Tanner Hart trying to work on Cole Hiltner. That's a tough one for Cole. Nice move to get to the rack, and then a foul called on the rebound. Eli Shingledecker. Foul's going to be on Hart. Very nice drive in the lane. A good test for Cole Hiltner guarding Tanner Hart, because Cole's more of an inside big guy, and Tanner is a guard, and it's going to move those feet. Griff picks up his dribble, but gets it to Gratke. Shingledecker now. Here's Gratke. Man-to-man defense here from the Hornets, and the Huskies got to get some movement now. We'll go inside to Hiltner, backs in the ball and goes and scores right off the glass. Backs in Joe Angle. That's a tough match for Joe, because Cole's got a bunch of pounds on him. Here come the Hornets. This is the way they move it. We cannot leave him loose, kids. Tyson Misagati's finally missed one. Here come the Huskies. 23-14, they're up by 9. Cole Hiltner inside and outside. Cole hits the 3. 3 threes for Cole. One trip down, he's pounding it inside. And the next trip down, he's shooting the 20-footer for 3. Nice crossover that time. Hard kicks. Angle, got it. Joe Angle for 2. Nice play that time. Josh Hart crossover, got free. Had to come and help. And then Angle had the easy one. AJ backing him in and got it. AJ backs in Mason. Nice big man move that time. AJ Gratke, and then off the glass for a pair. 28-16. The lead is 12 for the Huskies. 6:49 to go. Nice. Another good crossover that time. Mason Hammer. The sophomore. Nice looking player. Foul called on Cole Hiltner. That's 2 on Cole, so I wouldn't be surprised if Cole gets a break here in just a second with 2 fouls already here in the first half. Mason Hammer. Shot up and good. Parker Schaefer. Zion Laux, Jacob Dixon coming in. Skizik didn't know he was supposed to come off. You got to tell him. Mason Hammer, one more here. That one won't go. Long rebound, tracked down by Griffin Decker, and here comes Griff. Into the corner, Jacob Dixon. Dixon, it's inside, nothing there. Reverse, Laux, Griff. Keep moving. Got to move. Parker Schaefer looking. Griffin Decker. Looking for somewhere to go. Pulls up, 15-footer, got it. Nice. Little 15-foot jumper, quick shot, number 23, lays it in. Griff had a big night the other night, 18 points. Another good effort defensively here, boy. But you gotta keep the pressure on these Henning Hornets because these guards are good. Here's another Mizagati's. This one won't go. That was Kale, the 7th grader, couldn't get it. Shingledecker going to go right to the rack, and there's an offensive foul. Great position that time. Arndt, I tell you what, if Tanner Arndt's under there, he knows how to take a charge. That's 2 he's taken. So player control foul, Eli Shingledecker. And that's the right call. 30-17. Huskies have stretched the lead to 13. 5.5 to go here. Good first half for the Huskies. Tip from behind, Shingledecker. Glauks back to Shingledecker. Eli gets the 2 and the foul. Nice play. Good sequence that time. Eli Shingledecker with the tip. Tipped the ball away right to Zion Lauks. Zion got it back to him, and then Mason Hammer, frustrated, I'm sure. Anytime you chase a guy down late like that, you're going to get a foul. It's more often than not anyway. And Eli completes the 3-point play. Shingledecker with 7 to lead the Huskies so far in this one. 33-17, Huskies by 16 now. Tanner Arndt wheeling, dealing. Mason Hammer goes lane, no good. Shingledecker a little aggressive that time. Went for the steal and got arm instead. So foul number 2 on Eli Shingledecker. He's going to sit. Dixon will sit down as well. A.J. Gracke and Titan Skizik back in the game. 5 team fouls for the Huskies, so no bonus here. Henning will inbound it on the side. Joe Angle will throw it in. Senior. Steal, A.J. Gracke lays it in for 2. Beautiful anticipation that time by A.J. Gracke, and the Hornets want another timeout. And the Huskies are fired up. 5 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the first half, and a great one for the Huskies so far. 35-17, Pillager on top. We'll be back in just a minute. First half, couldn't have scripted it any better for Jim Benson's Huskies. They have been playing, and it's been defense that has done it. Steals, layups. Huskies have done a great job of shutting down what is a very good guard-dominated Henning team, but normally not a team that turns it over very much. And they are ball-handling guys, like Tanner Arndt right here with it. But the Huskies have done a nice job. Good pressure defense, anticipating passes. And now we got a foul in the lane, and Titan Skizik's going to get called for a hold underneath. Titans' first personal is all, and only the 6th team foul, so still no bonus for the Hornets. Angle again. Gets it into Arndt this time. Mizagati's trying to get loose. Arndt. Huskies doing a nice job. Backdoor cut to Arn and a foul block, but a foul on Skizik. That was close, but he did get some body and some arm on that one. So 2 fouls on Titan. And Tanner Arndt will get a couple of shots here. Jacob Dixon coming back in. Titan's going to sit with 2 fouls here. Save those for the second half, hopefully. Arndt got the first. He's got one more. That one off the back iron. Joe Angle tracks it down. Now the ball's headed out of bounds. And a foul is called. Foul's called on Angle as Jacob Dixon got position on him. And so Jacob will go to the other end, and Jacob will shoot bonus. Riley Bodie checks in for the Hornets. 35-18, Huskies by 17. 4:24 to go here in the first half. And Jacob Dixon trying to stretch that lead. First one up, in and out, won't go. Rebound comes. Kale Misagatis. He'll push it. Huskies, man all over. Mason Hammer looked like a walk. Ball off and out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Hornets, and I didn't see that one. Boy, it looked like it just went through the hands of Joe Angle, but the official said he saw a Husky tip it, so it'll stay with Henning. Into Hammer. Cole Griffin-Decker went for the pick, and there is a pick. Zion Laux wisely pulls it back, and Griffin-Decker will take it. Another steal for the Huskies. Griffin, nice, goes baseline, can't get it. AJ follows, AJ again. And the ball's out of bounds. It'll go to Henning. I tell you what, they're letting them play underneath that basket. AJ not happy. He had a couple looks at it from close range and couldn't get him to go. But he was getting banged around pretty good in there. 35-18 still our score. Huskies by 17. 3:45 to play here. Arndt, pull-up jumper, little short. He's been short with that one tonight. Nice looking little pull-up jumper, but get a little more air under it. Jacob Dixon in the corner, out of bounds. Now a foul call. Nope, out of bounds. I thought he was calling a foul for a second there, and I couldn't understand why. But so the Huskies may be getting some steals, but now a couple of turnovers on the last couple of trips. All right, working on Laux. Zion, nice job. Here's Mason Hammer. Jacob Dixon on him. Hammer stuck in the lane, nowhere to go. Misagatis in the corner, got it. Tyson Misagatis, 12 points for Tyson. And if I'm not mistaken, that's 4 threes. 35-21, lead now down to 14. Huskies being patient in the lane. Nice wraparound pass. AJ Gracky to Parker Schaefer for the bucket. That's a couple of beautiful assists for AJ Gracky in this first half. Another one there. That's Bodie. Mason Hammer turnover. Here comes Griff. We got a 3-on-2. Griff off the glass, got it. Griffin-Decker for 2. 39-21, just like that. The Huskies back up by 18. 2:22 to go first half. Jacob, got to move your feet. Jacob reached across the body, and they'll call it every time. First personal foul for Dixon. Joe Angle and Kale Misagatis back in. Tanner Arndt is going to shoot a bonus. Tanner, just a junior, 5'10". Good ball player. That one won't go. Rims out. Good rebound that time by Houselog. Kicks it back outside, and the Hornets got another shot at it. Kale Missigatis working on Griffin Decker, a 7th grader on a senior. And look at that long three from Tyson Missigatis. He's got no conscience. Steal by Kale Missigatis and lays it in. The 7th grader steps in, gets the steal, lays it off the glass in 2, 39-23. 16-point lead for the Huskies, a minute 40 to go here, first half. Try to get it to Parker in the middle and can't get it. Turnover. Here come the Hornets. They run it as good as anybody. Aren't right to the rack short. No good. Rebound. And a timeout called by head coach Jim Benson. Huskies lead at 39-23. 16-point lead, a minute and a half to go before halftime. And we will be back on the Husky Sports Network right after this. It's one of those games that feels closer than the 16-point lead the Huskies have because you just never feel comfortable against the Henning Hornet team. They score quick, they score fast, and now they're in a trap. Half-court trap defense. They're going to try to get Griff right there. He spins through it, gets it to AJ. Nice pass through the legs to Parker Schaefer, and Parker couldn't finish. Jump ball. Henning will have it. Boy, nice little feed that time. A.J. Gratke's turning into the assist king here. And there's a couple of beautiful little dishes inside tonight, and that was another one, but Parker couldn't quite get the layup down. Now the Huskies in a full court man here. Here come the Hornets. Tanner Arndt. Jacob Dixon. Don't jump at him, Jacob. Just play him solid, straight-up defense. Just like that. Move your feet. Good. Ball gets loose, and there's Laux with the pick. And a foul called on Mason Hammer. That time, Jacob Dixon, beautiful job. That's 3 on Hammer, and that's trouble. He's going to have to sit. Houselog's going to come back in for him. That's a tough loss for Coach Missigatis' team. Mason's had a nice first half. But Jacob Dixon that time played Arndt straight up and didn't let him get that step around, which allowed that steal to happen. Ball tipped. Laux with it. Loses it. Parker Schaefer kicks it back out to Dixon. Parker in the corner. Inside. AJ up and under. Got it. Beautiful little slip move inside. Good look for the pass of Parker Schaefer. Parker finding AJ. Again, no hesitation. He knew where he wanted to go with the ball, delivered it, and the Huskies score. Beautiful play. 41-23. Huskies by 18. Less than 20 to go here, first half. Henning wants one more bucket before halftime. Would do him some good. Kale Missigatis. Tyson Missigatis. Arndt now. 7 seconds. He's just going to go one-on-one. Step back, pull up. Again, short on the jumper. Won't go. Halftime. And a great first half for the Pillager Huskies. The 4-1 Huskies lead the 3-1 Henning Hornets, 41-23. And we will be back for our second half in just a few minutes. All right, about 90 seconds to go here before we get back to the second half. Coach Randy Mizigatis must have had a earful to give his team because they have not come out of the locker room yet. Here they come, the Hornets. 41-23, Huskies with the halftime lead and a great first half for the Huskies. If Jim Benson had written a script for this game, I don't think he could have written anything that would have worked out quite as well as that first half did for the Huskies. And they did it defensively, in my opinion. A lot of pressure on the Hornets, forced a number of turnovers, and then made some good key shots on the other offensive side. Leading the way for the Huskies is senior Cole Hiltner with 16. And he's got 3 threes and also some nice buckets inside. A.J. Gratke has 10 points. Those are the 2 in double digits for the Huskies. Eli Shingledecker was hot early, has 7. A little bit of a quiet night offensively so far for Griffin Decker. The senior only has 4, but he has a number of steals and has been playing some fantastic defense. Henning Hornets, Tyson Mizigatis, the sophomore, leads the way, 4 threes and 12 points. But the Huskies later in the game, later in that first half, did a better job of not letting Tyson get free, and he had some contested looks that he missed. So the Huskies got to keep the intensity up here to start the second half. No letdown, because I guarantee you, if you let up against this Henning team, they will be back in the ball game before you know it. So the Huskies will start the second half with the ball. Shingledecker, Decker, Titan Skizik, A.J. Gratke, and Cole Hiltner, your starting 5. Inside they go to Cole. Cole looks for Titan, loses the handle, and then can't get the shot. Battle for the board. And a jump ball will go to the Hornets, and Titan's not happy with himself on that one. He kind of got surprised by the pass, I think, a little bit. And then couldn't make the shot. So here come the Hornets. Mizigatis, here's Hammer. Mason Hammer playing with 3 fouls. Got him in that first half. Mizigatis goes, pulls up, 4-footer, got it. 41-25, 16-point lead for the Huskies. Here comes Pillager. Pillager, Griffin Decker. Right side, looks inside for Skizik, throws it away. Houselog with the steal. Hey, guys, got to play with our heads on here. Start with Mizigatis, pull-up jumper, won't get it. Nice board, Cole Hiltner. Coach Jim Benson doesn't want to see that. Lazy pass from Griffin Decker, hammer down the floor and fouled by Decker. And here come the subs for the Huskies. Jim Benson says, if we're going to play lazy, we're going to sit on the bench. And Griffin, nobody's more upset about that than Griff. He knows exactly what he did. Parker Schaefer, Zion Laux, and Jacob Dixon into the game. Griffin Decker, Eli Shingledecker, and Titan Skizik will sit. Hammer got the first one. 41-26 the score. Just getting rolling here in the second half on the Husky Sports Network. Pillager and Henning. 2 one-loss teams, 2 teams that had won 3 straight games coming into this one. AJ goes to the rack, and a foul call block. That was a close one, but the angle was sliding a little. And AJ looks a little bit banged up on that one. He hit the floor hard. Trying to gather himself. He's going to have a couple of shots here. Shake it off, Juice. Let's go. You got it. AJ, the senior, one of many on the team. And he'll get a couple here. AJ's first one is up and in. 42-27. Husky with a 15-point lead. 16 and a half to go. AJ 11 points. Looking for a dozen. Second one up, also good. So 12 on the night for AJ. And the Huskies back up to a 16-point lead here. Here comes Henning. They waste no time. Hammer gets in the corner. Now he's stuck. Goes for Arndt. Arndt, nice move in the lane. Lays it up and in. Tanner Arndt got loose in the lane. Here's that half-court trap again. Try to throw through it. Luckily, bounces right to Laux. Hauslog had a chance to take it. Kracky out of control. AJ just out of control on that one, and that was the right call. Griffin Decker, Titan Skizik, Eli Shingledecker into the game. AJ's upset. He knows that he let himself get out of control on that one. Now he's working on Mason Hammer. Good defense. Shingledecker on Arndt. Work him. Eli. Here comes a pick. Switch. Cole's got him. Shingledecker over to Hammer in the corner. Long rebound. Shingledecker's got it. And here come the Huskies. Griffin Decker kicks corner. AJ Gracke drives baseline. Another offensive foul call. Defensive man has position. You just can't run through him. He owns the space. I couldn't see that one as well from this angle where I'm at, but it was probably 6 of one and half a dozen of the other as to which way that call could go. AJ now has 2 fouls. Hauslog of the rebound. Blocked away. Titan Skizik says, not in my house. Double deuce with the block. Nice job. Henning will keep it. Arn lobs it in to Hammer. Now Arn pulls up from 15. No good. Rebound Cole. Hiltner. Here come the Huskies. 14-point lead, 43-29. Parker Schaefer left side goes underneath to Tanner or to Titan Skizik, and he just let him a little too far. Titan had a foot out of bounds. So a little rocky to the start of the second half for the Huskies. Are turnovers and some mental miscues, a couple of offensive fouls, and fortunately, the defense has still been tough on the other end. Misagatis goes to the baseline and blocked by Schaefer, and here come the Huskies. Griff, you're going to get that every time. He got lucky. Titan Skizik with the follow. Wow, Griffin Decker, lucky he didn't get another offensive foul on that one. I hate to be that guy, but I'd have probably called it. Hammer, loose, Misagatis, no good. He hasn't missed many, but he missed that one. Here's Hammer going to the lane. Little floater hook, got it. Nice little baby hook. Mason Hammer for 2. 45-31, lead is 14. We've been sticking around that number for a while now. Griff, Shingledecker, Cole Hiltner. Tries to force it inside to Skizik. Now Hiltner with it again. And a foul called on Hauslog. So Cole got a step. Hauslog got the foul. That's 3 on him. AJ Gracke coming back into the game for the Huskies. Skizik's going to sit. Parker Schaefer's going to inbounds. We got 14 minutes to go in this one. Screen away. Griffin, baseline, pulls up, short. AJ Gracke scrum for the rebound and out of bounds off of Mason hammer, and the Huskies will keep it. This time, Huskies line up in a stack. Here's Hiltner for three. Cole Hiltner won't go. Rebound Arndt. Bodies flying all over the floor. Arndt goes, lane, kicks, corner, Misagatas. Bam. You give Tyson Misagatas a wide open look like that, and he's going to make you pay. Misagatas with 15, and the lead is down to 11, 45-34. Henning trying to work their way back into this ball game. 13:20 to go. Huskies patient, looking. Baseline Griffin Decker. Nothing doing inside. Nice work, Mason Hammer on A.J. Gradke. Here's Cole Hiltner. Cole sets a pick for Griff. Couldn't quite get the roll pass through there. Now Parker Schaefer. Again, Cole Hiltner for three. No good. Rebound. Battle for it. Nice job, Shingle-Decker. Now Gradke and the foul. And Gradke hits the floor hard again. AJ has been getting pounded around in there. Fouls on Joe Angle, his third personal foul. So that's three guys with three for the Hornets. And A.J. Gradke will go to the line for two. A.J.'s first up and good. That play all set up by Eli Shingle-Decker and some serious hustle. He was outnumbered 2-1 on that rebound, had really no right to get it, but beat the Hornets to it, and then found A.J. under the basket. A.J. now for his second. In and out, yes, in and out and back in again. So, little man pressure again here from the Huskies. A.J. Gradke and Mason Hammer. It's been a good matchup all night long, both ends of the floor. Kicked out to Misagatas. We got to stay on him. Hammer got a step. Gradke took the foul. That's three on A.J. He's going to have to sit. Titan Skizik comes in. 47-34, Huskies by 13, 12 and a half to go. Henning's got it. Skizik now will take Hammer. Arndt, Misagatas, got it. I believe that's 5 threes for Mr. Misagatas. Cole Hiltner, shot won't go. Nice rebound, Skizik, and no good, and the foul is called. Boy, we have had bodies hitting the floor on both ends of the court all night long. Fouls on Arndt, his second. Titan Skizik will go as we have just a 10-point game now. Henning has done a nice job of battling back here, slow but sure. That one's short. Use your legs, Titan. Got to use those legs. Ethan Houselog checks back in. Senior center. Joe Angle's going to get a breather. Skizik's got one more. That one bounces around and finds the net. 5 points for Titan Skizik. 11-point lead for the Huskies. 12 minutes to go. Good ball game here in Pillager between two good teams. Arndt, that's Misagatas got loose. That one short. Now Arndt pulls up, 15-footer. That one short. Rebound Parker Schaefer. Here come the Huskies. Griff eyeing Skizik down court, decides not to pull the trigger. Instead, we're going to set it up the offense against the Henning man-to-man defense. Kale, that's Shingle-Decker. Rebound. That one up and no good for Hiltner, and off comes Mason Hammer. Here comes Mason. Foul is called on the ground, no shot. No shot, ball on the ground, no shot. Foul on Parker Schaefer. That's his second. Laux and Dixon back into the game for the Huskies. Titan Skizik, Cole Hiltner will sit down. So we've gone to a smaller, fast lineup here for the Huskies. Misagatis didn't get it. Shingledecker the rebound. Good position that time. And here comes Eli all the way to the basket. Lays it off the glass and good. Nice body control to avoid Arndt. Arndt tried to get his third charge of the night, but Eli had enough time to adjust and go around him and lay it off of the glass and in. Huskies lead by 13 again. Mason Hammer wheeling, dealing, goes right around Parker Schaefer and scores. Wow, nice crossover dribble from the sophomore that time, and Jim Benson wants a timeout to talk about it. We've got 10:58 to go here, and this one's been a good one. Pillager leading Henning 50-39, and we'll be back in just a minute. Husky Sports Network is on the air, and we got a good one here tonight. Pillager versus Henning. The Henning Hornets 3-1 on the season, but the Huskies have been in control of this game throughout. Henning has made a nice comeback here in the second half. The lead now for the Pillager Huskies just 11, and we've got 10:54 to go. Huskies with the ball. Cole Hiltner is back in there now for Pillager. Shingledecker goes baseline, tries to get the reverse, lost it. And here come the Hornets. Hammer poked away by Dixon, tries to save it, but out of bounds. Henning will keep it. Nice defense that time, Jacob Dixon. Harris try to get Tyson Misagatis loose. They can't. They stepped over the line. Good defense that time, Jacob Dixon on the inbounds. They had nowhere to go, and Arndt stepped over the line. Huskies will get it. Turnover. 50-39. They lead by 11. Could use a bucket here. Jacob Dixon. Eli. Cole Hiltner. A lot of standing around right now here from the Huskies. We got to get something set up and something rolling. Jacob. Laux in the corner now. Here's Griff up top. Looking for those cutters. A little bit of a flex look here for the Huskies. A baseline cutter, and there he is. Ooh, he was open, but Zion chose not to throw it to him. Now, Shingledecker in the lane. Nice down low pass to Laux, but he misses the reverse. Good little pass there from Eli to Zion, but Zion couldn't complete it. And now a steal on the other end. Laux with the pick. Griff poked it away. Corner, Griffin Decker. Nowhere to go, poked away. Cole will track it down. Hiltner. Looking for that cutter. Shingledecker again. Nice. Shingledecker seen Jacob Dixon streaking in, got it to him, and Jacob gets fouled. And they're going to decide who it's on. I think maybe it was a house log. No, they're going to call it on Misagatis, his second. Dixon will go to the line. He'll shoot two. The big lineup's coming back in for the Huskies. Titan Skizik and AJ Gratke. Gratke in for Zion Laux. Titan will go in for Jacob if he makes this one. Dixon gets it. Skizik will come in. Dixon will sit. Good minutes, Jacob Dixon, that trip. Very nice job from the junior. So the Huskies back up by 13 again. 9:12 to play here. Griffin working on Arndt. Griffin Decker. Now Mason Hammer had a nice game. Free throw, got it. I am impressed with this young man, the sophomore Mason Hammer. He got a lot of skills. That one. Nice little pressure step back, hit the 15-footer. Now AJ in the corner, working on Hammer. Shingledecker the cutter, streaking Griffin. Corner to Cole Hiltner for three, off the back iron. Skizik fighting for it, and a jump ball. Good work, Titan Skizik. Way to be aggressive. Jump ball will stay with the Huskies. Big double deuce, working hard underneath. Griffin looking to get it in. Goes backcourt to Shingledecker. Back to Griffin in the corner. AJ's going to drive this time. Kicks it back out. Gotta be sure where you're passing it before you throw it. There's the flex cut. Nothing there. Corner to Cole. There it is again. This time, Cole is open and the baby hook with the left hand. Nice. Hard to stop. Love that flex cut. That time, Griff saw Cole coming across the middle. Got it to him. Griffin Decker working on Arndt. Nice defense, Griffin. Moving his feet. Hammer from the three from the corner. Arndt chases it down. Gratke, guarding Mason Hammer. It's been a good battle all night. Spins in the lane, short. Gratke with the rebound. 7:25 to go. Huskies up by 13, 54-41. Here comes that flex cut again. Not there. Corner, comes Skizik, and he's getting shoved by Houselog, and that's... Yep. Suddenly a football game broke out in the lane there, and Ethan Houselog gets called for his fourth personal. And Kale Misaganis comes into the game, the seventh grader. Impressive young player. Huskies have it. And a foul called on Mason Hammer, and that'll be 4 on Hammer. And that's a good call. He was moving. Hammer was headed for the bench like he thought his coach was going to take him out, but his coach is not going to take him out. He's going to stay in there. So with Hammer still in the game with 4, I would say get it to the ball to whoever Hammer is guarding and take it at him. See if you can't get that 5th foul. Hiltner, that no good. AJ battling with Hammer. Jump ball, it'll go to Henning. (54-41), 7:04 to play here. Been a good one. Pillager always is when Henning and Pillager get together. Something about that 210 highway battle at Park Region Conference. Arndt now surveying, looking for that baseline runner, and that's another Misagatis, and we got a foul. They'll call that, I believe, on Hiltner. Well, Cole Hiltner with the foul. That's his 3rd personal. 16th foul on the Huskies, so no bonus yet. Tyson Misagatis will inbounds. Oh, and wide open. Somehow we let Mason Hammer get loose, and then the foul. And boy, that's turning one mistake into 2. And again, that's on Titan Skizik, and now he has 3 fouls. Ethan Auslog back in for Henning. It's an 11-point game, but Mason Hammer has a chance to cut it to 10 right here. Free throw up, no good. Shingle-Decker tracks down the board and pushes it up the floor. Corner, Griffin Decker. Griffin, AJ. AJ pulls up, 16, got it. Nice little move, AJ Gratke, number 33, knocks it in, the senior. AJ's got 16. Spinning, Mason Hammer in the midcourt. Ball gets loose. Nice. Cole Hiltner tipped that away. Titan skis and grab it. Skizik, excuse me. Here comes Griffin. 56-43. Huskies up by 13. 6:10 to go. Time becoming a factor now for the Henning Hornets, and a lob inside to AJ, and he draws foul number 5 on Mason Hammer. And that was a smart move by the Huskies, knowing Mr. Hammer had 4 to go right at him. And AJ, a nice job of putting Mason Hammer on the bench. And that's a tough one for the Hornets. First one from AJ Gratke won't go. Huskies up 13 and trying to stretch that lead. They've been up by 13 off and on for a while, but not past that. We'll see if AJ can get them there. AJ was 16. Got it. Good. 17 points for Gratke. Cole Hiltner leading the way with 18. And there's Gratke with nearly a pick, knocks it out of bounds as Tyson tried to get it inbounds to his brother, Kale. They'll switch jobs now. Kale will do the inbouncing. And he gets it to his brother, Tyson. Back to Kale. Kale to Arndt. Arndt goes baseline. Angle. Misagatis. That one won't go. Kind of lost the handle a little on the way up on that one. He just wasn't comfortable with that shot. But the young man can shoot. Now Huskies can be patient, run the offense, and get a good shot. Don't need to force anything here because Henning's got to come and get him. Huskies up 14, 5.5 to go. Griff drives, floater, got it. Beautiful. Griffin Decker with 6. Been a quiet night offensively for Griff, but he's done a lot of other things, distributing the ball, playing defense. Arndt now working on Griffin Decker, gets a step, goes, and Titan Skizik. Titan Skizik sent that one nearly through the gym wall. The big man said no layups today. Inside, Joe Engel trying to move. Left hand, won't get it. Rebound, saved, back out of bounds by Griffin. He got his hands on it, but couldn't quite get it back in the field of play. Henning will keep it. 59-43, Huskies up to 16. Just under 5 minutes to go here. Huskies have played a real nice ball game. Tyson Misagatis drives, pulls up, and gets the bucket. Nice play, Tyson Misagatis. Misagatis with 20 to lead all scorers in this one. And Griff took a little head start there and got called for traveling. Coach Benson didn't like the call, but all right. Tyson Misagatis and gets it up to his point guard, Tanner Arndt. Eli Shingle-Decker working on him. Misagatis now Looking for a little backdoor cut by Art. It's not there. Art now in the lane. Floater. Off the glass. Got it. And a foul. Junior Tanner Art, another good-looking player. That was a good drive. High floater off the glass. And then got Skizik in the air. And get him in the air, they're going to get the foul. Titan wanted another one of those big blocks, I think. Didn't get it, and he's got 4 fouls now. He's going to sit. Tanner Art got to get the three-point play completed, and does. 49-48. Now it's 11 again, and these Hornets, pesky Hornets, and it fits with this team. They just will not go away. Parker Schaefer on the backside, rebound, and score with a left hand. Parker with 4, 61-48, Huskies on top. Boy, they drug his foot there, but no traveling call. Kale Misagatis now throws it out of bounds. Apparently AJ touched it, so Henning will keep it. Engel's going to throw it in. Tanner. Cole went for the steal, didn't get it. Got to stop ball. Nice step move through the lane, crossover it in, and the Hornets will take a timeout. They have cut it to 11 again. 3:47 to go in this one. 61-50. Huskies with the lead, but Henning, boy, they just won't go away, and we'll be back in just a minute. Mike was off. How about that? Austin didn't tell me. Henning with a chance to cut it to single digits. Won't go. Ooh, air ball from Misagatis. You don't see that every day. Here come the Huskies and fouled. 2.5 to play here. That's what happens. That's what happens when you got an announcer who's, just doesn't pay any attention, right? Forgets to turn his mic back on after a timeout. The good news is, the silver lining is, I really don't have that much good to say anyway, so you don't really miss anything. Eli Shingeldecker makes the first. 62-50. These are big boys. You got to make the free throws towards the end of the game because Henning's going to be in foul mood here for the rest of the way. That one also good. Nice night. 11 points, Eli Shingeldecker. 2.5 to go. Huskies by 13. Tyson Misagatis, just a sophomore. working on Eli Shingledecker. This is Kale Misagatis, just a 7th grader. If you don't know how to say Misagatis, you're going to over the next few years, I promise you. Art, that one gets loose, and we got a foul called on Griffin Decker. And he got him. Hook the arm, going for the loose ball, and only the 2nd personal on Griffin. But it will send Art to the line, and you don't want Henning be scoring points without any time going off the clock. That one is good. Riley Bodie's going to check back in for the Hornets. Tanner Art now looking to add. He's got 10, now make it 11 on the night. 11-point lead again for the Huskies, and here's that trap. They get it across half-court line to A.J. Gracke. A.J. spins, almost loses it. Griffin gets the loose ball. Back out to Shingledecker. Just got to be calm, guys. Just got to be calm. They're the ones that have to be frantic. In the corner, Cole Hiltner. Take care of the basketball and we'll be fine. Here's that weave. A.J. Then there's the foul. You know it's coming. 1:30 to go. You just have to be patient, keep your heads, make good passes. Shingledecker will go back to the line. And that's 10 fouls, so Eli will get 2 free throws. Eli up and in. Been very good from the line tonight. And 12 points for Eli Shingledecker as Jacob Dixon checks back in. Cole Hiltner, the senior, will sit out. 12-point game, minute 36 to go. 64-52 Huskies. Eli, another one, good. Money, Eli Shingledecker at the line. 13 points for Eli. Now he's got a lockdown defense on the ace outside shooter, Tyson Misagatis, because he's going to look to pull the trigger. Here's Tanner Arndt in the lane. Shot changed by A.J. Gracke, who saves it in, and now the Huskies are in control. 1:17 to go. Up by 13. They got to have a steal or a foul for sure, and there's the foul. Foul on Kale Misagatis. And A.J. Gracke is going to go to the line, and he'll get a couple. Minute 10 to go, 13-point lead for the Huskies, and they need to ice it at the line. A.J. pulls that wonderful COVID mask away from his face and get a breath. Knocks down the first one. Huskies have done a nice job at the free throw line tonight. They really have. 66-52, 14-point lead for the Huskies, minute 10 to go. The senior, A.J. Gracke's had a wonderful career as a Pillager Husky. It's been a blast watching him play. We're going to miss him when he's gone, but we're enjoying this last season, that's for sure. And here come the Henning Hornets. They need to make something happen in a big way. Misagatis gets loose. Griffin gets the loose ball. Tries to shovel it to Shingledecker. Jump ball will stay with the Huskies. And Cole Hiltner's going to check back in for the Huskies. 53 seconds to go. 15-point lead. And that was... Well, Houselog comes out. I don't know if they call the foul. I didn't see, or I thought it was a jump ball for sure. So, yep, jump ball. So, no foul. Houselog did not foul out. Here comes A.J. right to the basket, lays it up and in. A.J. Gracke's had a great game. 21 points to lead the way for the Huskies. The senior A.J. Gracke. Misagatis takes it. Left-hand floater in the lane. Got it. Very nice drive and score. Huskies need to hang on to the basketball here. Just take care of it. Cross court, Schaefer to A.J. wisely pulls it back out. 23 seconds and counting, and the Huskies are going to ice this one. 69-54, a 15-point lead. Time running out. Nice win for Jim Benson's Husky Club here. 10 seconds to go. AJ Gracky led the way with 21. And the Huskies are going to get her done. Your final score, the Pillager Huskies 69-54 win over the Henning Hornets. The Huskies are 5-1 to start this season. And this game was a big one for them because the Henning Hornets had won 3 straight games. They were 3-1 on the season. The Huskies came in here, took care of the home court advantage, and won this one 69-54. Leading the way, A.J. Gracky with 21, Cole Hiltner added 18, and Eli Shingledecker with a nice offensive output tonight. He had 13 points. Huskies get the victory. Up next for Pillager, they are at Verndale next Thursday, and then back home again a week from Saturday. They will host the Crosby Ironton Rangers, and we hope to have that one for you on the Husky Sports Network next Saturday or a week from Saturday. So until then, I'm Chad Kuhl for Austin Houle, Tim Moyer, Nick Granberry, the whole crew. We will see you next time.